Protein Coffee Chat. Today we have John with us, and he's a digital manager here at Pure Greens.
Hi, Ty.
Welcome on.
Thank you.
And today John will be sharing some knowledge on how to grow your farm's Facebook page. Cheers, John.
Cheers.
Okay, John, so let's talk about Pure Greens Facebook page.
Yes.
When you started in December, we only had 100 followers, and today we have over 10,000 followers.
Yes.
So can you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I started, like Ty just said, there were about 107 followers, something like that. And so the first thing we wanted to do, and the first thing that you should do in order to grow your Facebook page, is to set a posting schedule and start posting kind of a lot. We post 4 times a day here on Facebook, and that's kind of the minimum you want to do as you're trying to grow your Facebook page, because the way Facebook works is it updates their algorithm and your feed every like 3 to 4 hours. So if you post just one time, there's a chance that a lot of people won't actually see that. So you want to make sure that you post 3 to 4 times a day, so that every time that feed updates and Facebook updates their algorithm, your posts are going to be seen by new people. So that's the first thing you want to do, is create a posting schedule where you can create posts 3 to 4 times a day.
So consistency is key.
Super key.
Okay, awesome. John, what's the second most important thing to do if you want to grow your Facebook page?
So the second thing you want to do after you're posting consistently 3 to 4 times a day is you're going to want to start running some low dollar ads. And you want to do this for 2 purposes. First, to start to build your page. Now you're not going to be buying likes like you're buying likes from like some spammy bot site, but you want to put a like ad out there because you want to have a chance for that ad to appear in people's feeds so they can go to your page, see what you're doing, and see that your farm is really cool. The second thing you want to do with ads is you want to start figuring out what your audience is. So when you run ads and you see who likes your ads on Facebook, it allows you to see what type of person they are, and that really helps you figure out who your core audience is, and that's super important for growing your Facebook page because you want to make sure that you get your posts and your ads in front of that specific type of person.
That's really good. That's great, John. So what should you do after you get your audience and get some traffic to your Facebook page?
So the next thing you want to do is you want to start running some tests to get people engaging with your content. So you want to figure out what articles, what videos, what kind of stuff you produce that people actually like. So for example, we recently just ran 2 tests. Our first was for preppers. So what we did was we created a kind of more masculine kind of article on people who want to survive the end of the world and how our farms can help them. And so we put that out there, and we were able to get over 1,000 link clicks for around 6 to 7 cents each. So that's 6 to 7 cents per person who goes, reads our article, signs up for our newsletter, all of that stuff. We did another one for women who want to grow their own hydroponic produce, like in their backyard. Same thing, about 583 clicks at around 6 cents per click. And again, now these articles have been shared 40, 50 times on Facebook, and now we've really started to establish that there's 2 types of people that really are interested in our content. People who are preppers and women who kind of want to grow their own produce in their backyard. Now those are kind of our audiences, but if you're growing microgreens or lettuce or whatever, you want to start writing some content and putting it out there on Facebook to see who's clicking on it, who's reading it, and who your potential audiences are, because then you can build kind of funnels of content. Now we know that if we write another article for preppers, that at least 1,000 people are going to be interested in reading that. Same thing with women who read Goop and are interested in growing their own produce. So now we're able to build more content and eventually lead those people through a purchasing decision. So you want to figure out what are they responding to, what kind of articles do they like, what kind of videos. It's one of the reasons we do these coffee chats, is to establish who our audience is, what they engage with, so we know what kind of stuff they like.
So that's a good value, like 5 cents, 8 cents, that's a really good value per click?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, anything under about 25 cents per click for reading an article is really good. Anything under like $2 for signing up for an email address is really good. So those are kind of some benchmarks.
Awesome. So John, is there any other advice that you will give us before we wrap up this video?
Yes. One of the great things about Facebook is that it really is a community. So an easy way to build up your page is to find other groups, Facebook groups on farming. There's thousands of these. There's ones on organic farming, there's ones on do-it-yourself farming. Any subject of farming you can think of, there are groups. Now, it's important that you don't just go into those groups and go, hey, I've got a farm, come buy my stuff, right? You want to be a part of these communities. You want to answer questions, ask questions, talk to members, build real life relationships. Eventually, like we did, you may want to even start your own Facebook group. We have a Facebook group you can join for free called the Container Farm Business, which tells you all about container farming, has a ton of information, VIP content, articles, stuff like that. We often release our videos in there before we put them on YouTube. And you can do the same thing, because getting that engagement is key. Being able to actually interact with the people behind the computer is one of the big keys to growing your Facebook page.
Yeah, so you want to establish a personal relationship.
Exactly.
And be there for your customers.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, John, for sharing all your knowledge and all this wisdom. This was really educational for all of us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And also, guys, if you want to become part of our Facebook group, it's called the Container Farming Business. So make sure to go in and request to be part of the group. Also, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoyed this video and give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.